Hello YouTube, welcome back to another 4Color Films video. Today I'm going to be talking about the convention we went to, which was the East Bay Comic-Con, which is held in Concord, California. Really not too far from where we live, so it was an easy one to get to. And it was a nice one. It's not a very big con, like it's in the hotel, not a really big one. So there was basically two small rooms, or one small room and one slightly larger room that was kind of like two rooms put together. A lot of toys, a lot of comics this time, which is good because last time it wasn't many comics, it was more toys, I think. And then some good cosplay was around, and then there was a pretty good assortment of guest appearances of artists specifically. So I'll talk to you about a few of them I ran into, which is number one was both Tonys were there, Tony Rodriguez and Tony Fleeks. And so I got them both to sign these new versions of the Stray Dogs series, Stray Dogs Dog Days. So they both signed this one and this one too, which is really cool. So I got to be able to buy his books too as well, which is great. Nice fellas. And then I picked up a couple of issues. So a couple of minor keys, like the First Lady Shiva. And then an older Justice League, which is the first Queen Bee. I think this is Justice League number 23, so a fairly early one, but in pretty good shape too. I was pretty glad to get that one. It was pretty cheap, less than $30 for that book. And then I picked up Shanna the She-Devil number 2. It's a great Steranko cover. Shanna number 3, same deal. And Shanna number 4, First Appearance of the Mandrill. Scary monkey, baboon, well, Mandrill, I guess, bad guy, so there you go. And I started picking up also a couple of cheapy books. As I said before, I collected my Micronauts run, so now I'm going after the Shogun Warriors run, thanks to Gary B pointing out that it's a short run, pretty affordable to get. And then I just had to find a couple of smaller issues of Avengers afterwards to fill the storyline, but that's pretty much it, so not too hard to get. So a bunch of cheap issues from good old House of Comics. And then one of the stars that was also there was Bob Hall, who did this great book called Emperor Doom, classic Avengers graphic novel from early 90s, I think. Well, actually, 1987. So there you go. Got an autograph for Kieran, who's one of the people at 4Color Films. It's also a collector, so he would love this. Bob Hall is one of his favorites. So there you go, one of the great storylines. Charles Vess was also there, so he did some great work, including work for Rose, as well as Sandman, quite a few issues of Sandman, like 3 or 4 of them, I think. And some classic Web of Spider-Man cover, which everybody knows. Great painterly style, and he was there, and he's always such a gracious, nice guy. Signed this for me, which is great. And I also bought this cool calendar from him as well, too, which has a lot of his really beautiful work on every month, of course. Some drawings below it as well too. So really nice calendar. Very affordable. It was a $20 calendar, but you know, big full-size images, signed by him at the bottom, of course, and has a nice touch. He does on your birthday. Write in a little happy birthday message for you on your birthday, which is today. So that's kind of nice. So that kind of coincides. So really great to see that. Good to see him again. I haven't seen him in a long time. And then the big reason I really went is to go see Mr. Larry Hama, who, as everybody knows, wrote G.I. Joe. So I did bring him a number of issues to sign. G.I. Joe number 1, classic issue. Told him that this is actually my childhood copy, which it was, and he was pretty impressed that it actually was in such good shape, considering how young I was probably at the time. So I got that signed. As well as this Wolverine issue. I actually picked this up in the bins while I was shopping around, and happened to get it for a good, $10 book, pretty cheap, but he wrote the story, so great die cut cover. I love this cover anyway, so made me pick it up anyway, so perfect timing to get both those things done. Number 26 got signed as well too, which is the first origin story of Snake Eyes, classic book. And then I got my third copy of number 21 signed, which is my reader copy, but it seems like the best one to get signed by him as well too. So have that forever, which is kind of awesome. Maybe I get slab, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just keep it around like it is. It's kind of cool. But all in all, it was a great con. I'm was happy to see a lot of good vendors there, a lot of good cosplay, and most importantly, a lot of great special guests that were really there to kind of just sign stuff and talk with the fans. It was really kind of great. I saw Arthur Adams there as well too. Great guy. I didn't get a chance to get anything signed by him because he was in this panel by the time I went to go back and see him. Doug Jones was also there from Hellboy and from Star Trek Discovery. And I saw him, but I didn't get a chance to get a signature from him. But it was so cool to see him there. So some good talent there, and I was really impressed by the amount of talent that was there, and then also the good shopping that was there as well too. So pretty pleased with that convention. I'm glad I got to go. Anyway, hope you had a good time. If you went, maybe drop me a line. Let me know what you picked up. And otherwise, please throw me a like or subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I appreciate you very much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.